So as you guys all know, here at my channel, we're big fans of Justin Trudeau, or as I like to call him, Justo. Justo is a man of the people. He always puts Canadians first. He is deeply concerned with the well-being of each and every individual Canadian who lives in this country. And he's heard the people sing the songs of angry men, or I guess this is Justin, so this will be the songs of angry person kind. It is the music of a people whose rent's gone up again. And not just rent, but housing prices, because something happened over the last 5 years. For some reason, housing prices went way up. And Justo is kind of baffled by that. He doesn't know who was in power, who was making the decisions that led to housing prices go up so much. But he's taking action. And it's a big problem. I mean, if we look at it, it's gone from basically just keeping up with inflation to going up like 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, almost doubling. It's gone up a lot all the way across Canada. And even where the housing prices haven't gone up, rent's gone up a lot too. I mean, if we look at this, last year it went up 9%. And before that it was 12%. And the year before that was 4%. Now, my rent up went more than that. It went up by 13%, but you get the idea. And I mean, if we look at this, it's gone up a lot over the last couple of years. That is where we are at for the average housing price in 2018 versus 2022. It's gone up a lot, but I'm sure in the Justo economy, wages have kept pace with housing and housing price inflation. And besides, this is small change compared to how much groceries have gone up. But as you can see, Justo, when he took power in 2022, after the previous 5 years of, I don't know, someone mismanaging the country, I don't know who was in charge of the country then, it went down like 3%. It went down a little bit. And that 3% difference makes all the difference. Sure, it's up like 50% over the previous period, but that doesn't matter. So Justo has done that. He's tamed housing prices. Housing prices are lower under the Justo junta, but he's come up with another plan. He's come up with another scheme, another strategy to help make housing more affordable for Canadians. And we're gonna listen to it here. He put this out on his Twitter. So let's take a look at it.
Here's the deal. Canada just launched a plan to build close to 4 million new homes. It's big, it's happening, and it's going to drive down the cost of housing for you. And we're changing the rules of the game so that you can get into your new home sooner. Starting this August, when you take out a mortgage to buy one of those newly built homes, you're going to have the option of repaying it over 30 years rather than just a regular 25. What that'll do is bring down your monthly payments. Now, it might not take you all 30 years to pay off that home. As you advance in your career and make more money, you can pay more per month and pay it off sooner. But it's giving you the option so you can get into that new home sooner.
See, that's the plan. The plan is housing prices are high, but Justin, they went up 50% before Justin took power. And then when he took power in 2023, they went down 3%. So 50 minus 50% increase, 3% decrease. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. But he's got a plan, and the plan is you're just gonna have longer to pay off your loan. And now that being said, it's not as if the actual price is going to go down, and I doubt the interest rate will go down, but you'll have more time. You'll be making smaller payments, which means you will be paying off the principal slower. And more of your monthly payments will just go to interest as opposed to reducing your actual mortgage. And that's the plan. Instead of like 1,000 easy payments, you'll have to make, I don't know, 1,200 easy payments or something like that. That's the plan. Like that's just how it works, guys. That's just how it works. If the monthly payment is lower, that means it's paid off faster, and that means it's more affordable because you're just paying more money in interest over a longer period of time. That is how housing affordability actually works. I know there's a lot of haters, a lot of conservatives, a lot of people like that who just don't get it. They're like, well, if the house is 50% more expensive, who cares if we have an extra 5 years? That just means there's going to be a ton more interest. But they just don't get the genius of Justin Trudeau. Because we have housing prices go up in some cases from $280,000 in Halifax to $530,000 in 2023, but then they went down 3%. So this is very dishonest what we have here. But now people will have an extra 5 years to pay that off. And I think that like 80% increase in price is going to be offset by those 5 years. So I think this is a solution to the housing problem. As he said, they're going to build more housing. Are they going to build housing to keep up with immigration? No, but once again, immigration is the problem, guys. As we all know, immigration is the solution to the housing issue. We got to bring in more people who know how to build houses. Now, they won't actually be able to build the houses because of environmental regulations and zoning laws and stuff like that. But the spirit is there. If we bring in more people to Canada and we make the loans longer, I mean, that's how like some of the most successful societies in history have worked. You bring in like a bunch of cheap labor, then you get them to borrow large amounts of money, and then make them spend the rest of their natural lives paying it off. And that's the Canadian dream. That was the American dream for millions of Americans until the Civil War. And then afterwards, they got to experience the American, or rather Canadian dream further through sharecropping and company stores and something like that. So that's the solution. Now, Justo, I think this is good, but we need to go farther. We need to make it 40 to 50 years and have the mortgage transfer to your children. So if you die, they're responsible for the mortgage. I don't know if that's on the books already. It's a crazy idea, but we're going to do that next. That's next on the list, Justo. We're going to get it done, and it's going to be a thing of beauty. So God bless everybody. God bless the Justo Junta. He is going to bring affordability and balance back to Canada. He is the one.